Hello and welcome to my home. My name is Jackie, and we are talking about this bag. This is the Day Tote by Coach, and it's just called Day Tote. And it's currently I bought this off of at Macy's, and I was able to get 30% off, so I bought it. I shouldn't have. I say that a lot because it's true, but I did it anyway. Um, I bought this when I returned my Radley of London bag that failed. So I went ahead and bought this bag because I was like, oh, I was just browsing and I was like, oh, that can't be on sale. And it was. This is a brand new color for Coach. This is called Faded Blue. And I've been looking for a tote. I didn't expect it to be like this. Again, I'm looking at photos. I didn't know. I mean, I kind of knew it was structury, but let me explain. So this is a pebbled grain tote, and it has a way more structure than this is fully loaded, by the way. I just came back from the office. I used this all day. This worked out really well. It wasn't what I expected, so I'm going to explain that because this is the one of the other totes I have. Now this is a tote I bought last year. This is from Coach Retail, the same as this. This is an aqua blue, and I don't remember this color, but I was expecting a pebbled leather like this. So the leathers feel different. This one's softer, smoother. The interior of this is just like the backside of the leather. It doesn't feel like it's a coating or anything. So this one has a coating in here. So I'm going to take stuff out and talk to you about this bag. So I thought when I bought this bag, it'd be a great work tote. I like taking things. I'm a tote person by nature. I just like totes, and I like throwing things in um, and not caring about what happens to it because I carry everything in pouches. So this is the pouch that comes with this bag, and this is one of the major reasons why I got this tote was like, oh, it has a tethered pouch, and I like how they use the um, story patch on the outside. So anyway, this is a detachable from the tote itself, and inside this is where I threw my wallet. Um, so this is called um, pebbled leather day tote, and it retails for $2.95, which is currently the price it is marked. I mean, that is the price, but Coach.com as of today has 25% off this tote. So I wanted to get this review out so people who did like it could get it with a sale because I mean, good lord, I don't know if this bag is worth $300. I think it's definitely worth the $200 I just spent on it. I really enjoy it. I got it for 30% off at Macy's, and then I got 10% off on top of that through Rakuten. So that's what I really like about buying bags through Macy's is they have some really good sales, and they're not afraid to put something brand new on sale. They'll be like, "Nope, this is our Mother's Day sale, or this is whatever sale. We're gonna get the stock of moving." They're not there to hang out with the stock. So this is what it looks like on the inside. So it's coated, and it feels more structured. It feels more like a Saffiano. So it's a very treated leather. The exterior, the interior, because of the coating, so it has more structure than the other bag I just showed you. I love this bag. Now, most people compare this bag to Tiffany blue. I don't think this is really the Tiffany blue. I think it's a little paler, honestly, not as turquoisey. And normally I don't go for a turquoise bag. I love turquoise. I'm wearing turquoise, so my ring is turquoise. So if you take a really good look at turquoise and turquoise, this is a beautiful bag. Um, and the next to it with a topaz ring and a turquoise ring right there. And I don't know, up with my lighting. I'm sorry, guys. I need to figure this out. It's a little darker than normal, but anyway, the day tote currently on sale. I love the way it's stitched. Very minimum um, edge paint. There is edge paint along the edges, but I threw this on the floor. The only down con to this bag is that it honestly doesn't fit in my largest file drawer at the office, so I had to put this under my desk, but it was fine. You know, it has a snap closure right here, and for most of the time, it stayed closed as long as you don't clip anything on the rings or on the interior loop. This interior loop is how the um, pouch is attached. As long as that's going to the bottom so the weight doesn't pull on the straps, it's completely structured. The other one they have is like a black leather exterior with a type of a Bordeaux interior. Um, this is a beautiful bag. It's it's a different tote for me because I'll show you the totes I do have. Um, so this is a couple years old, and this is a tote from the outlet. I forgot the name. I don't remember if it was made for outlet or if it was a reserve that I got. I don't remember, but it's a beautiful bag. But again, it's that whole kind of semi-structured with the base, but it's still kind of it's soft. It's just also a pebbled leather, which also feels different. So all the textures of these leathers don't feel the same. So let me dump all this stuff in this bag. And this one I know was a retail. I got this off the reserve. I was really lucky. I was able to get this bag for $100. It's normally again $300, and I love this bag too. But this one has even less structure, so it has a great base. But it doesn't. It's softer, so it's a softer, smushier. And then of course the one that you guys seen me restore it's been the softest. And this one I know, I believe this one was also made for factory. So they're all a little bit different and they're all essentially exactly the same. They're a tote with two straps. And why did that bag isn't going to work for my work bag. This is a Field Tote 40. This is my church bag. It's heavy. I love this bag. Now, technically, this bag, when it was sold, this is a retail version. This is a $400 bag. I was able to get this for right under $200. It was one of those 3 a.m. The reserve section of the Coach outlet populated, and it says, "This is for sale." I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" I've been eyeing this and eyeing this and eyeing. This is my favorite colorway, right? So the reason I needed this tote is when I go to church, because I am now getting older, I can't see. And this is my Bible. It's huge. It's very big. It's heavy. And because it's heavy and it's a large print Bible, it makes all of my totes fall over. So I was thinking, oh, this tote has a lot more structure. This will last. This will actually, I can put it in and it will stay upright without falling over, which I didn't expect. So I bought this tote for a totally different reason. I bought this to be a catch-all kind of work tote, smushy kind of bag. And then when I got it, I realized, oh, it's not smushy at all. This is a very structured bag. Let me put this Bible in here, and I'm going to take this to church, and I'm going to see a lot of times when I'm using any of my other totes, this Bible will cause my totes, when I put the tote down, to flop over. The bag will just flop over because it's so heavy. With the weight against the sidewall. And I don't think that's going to happen with this one. I'm going to take this out Sunday. And what I do with my Sunday school books, they stay in the car. So this will stay in the car in the heat. It has to survive. And while this bag and the Field Tote 40 technically cost me the same amount of money, the Field Tote 40 is my favorite child. This one is my new favorite child, but that one is my precious. My precious needs to stay in the house where it's air conditioned and the heat won't get to it. Because I know I'm hard on my bags. I know this. The world knows this. So anyhow, thank you for watching my video. I wanted to show this because Maria Louise Loves Luxury has the Cassie 19 in the faded blue, and she loves hers. So I've been looking at them. And when I saw this one, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to do this. And then Fuchsia Floyd did a video today, today's Thursday, where she talked about having to sell her Telfar tote because it was like kind of a rebound bag. Well, this coach is honestly a rebound bag. I was disappointed that I couldn't the Radley in London didn't work because I've been looking at that thing since it dropped. I'm like, oh, I have to have it. I finally got it, and I was so disappointed. So when I saw this bag, I'm like, oh, let me just buy it and see what it looks like because stress shopping is real. Retail therapy, while it might be cheaper than a therapist, it doesn't actually, it's not as effective as a therapist. Um, Mother-in-law still in the hospital, probably going to be there, or not hospital, rehab center. She's probably going to be there till past Mother's Day, which she doesn't want, which we don't want, but that is what's probably happening. We will see how her recovery goes. I'm going to try to keep my hand off the buy button. And I just wanted to give that quick update. So anybody looking at the faded blue, it is very pretty. It is a very beautiful, very chameleon color because depending on the lighting you look at it in, it changes. So it can look a little bit more green, it can look a little bit more blue. Ultimately, it's a beautiful, beautiful color. Um, Compared to this one, which I know is the aqua from last season. So this, you can see this is a little bit more greener. And I honestly think this is more of an aqua color, but they call this faded blue. And this one I think is more of a faded blue color. So it's all in the eye of the beholder, right? So thank you so much. And I will be back with another video. Have a nice day. Bye.